Well, it is a game which, in the grand scheme of things, may not have too much riding on it, but it is equally clear and very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants are filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack. And this place is living up to its reputation as one of the noisiest corners of the footballing world. No decibels spared in this collective chorus. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, Peter, a team spine so often starts with Manuel Neuer. The moniker of sweeper keeper often hides another strength of his, which is his distribution, one that always puts his teammates on a positive footing.
Yeah, I'd have picked him too. No doubt the fans feel much the same way. Now it's Gullit. Messi. Messi gets flagged offside. Now it's Vinicius Junior. And he was alert to it. Triol. Messi. He's looking to set free a runner. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Vinicius Junior. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. The fullback is in acres of space here. Yep, it's a corner. And we have our very first corner. And it's been taken short. And now they can spring out of defence. Davids charging forward, the ball at his feet. Now it's Cruyff. And he's got the beating of his man.
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Now who's going to be first to this? Mbappe. Rummenigge. Now it's Messi. Swept in. Now it's Neymar. Vinicius. And the volley. Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Yeah, the ball in there was simply superb. He won't be too happy that it's gone to waste like that.
Roberto Carlos gets across to intercept that. And that's gone loose. And here's Neymar. So it is still 0-0.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Oh, played right into his path. Couldn't squeeze it through. And the shot's on. He's had a shot! In for the pieces! Decent enough try.
Cruyff did give it a fair old crack, and he'll be encouraged to step up again.
Baresi. Paris Saint-Germain looking to get their possession game going here.
Yeah, it can be very stylish and expansive to watch if they get it to the...
Mbappe! Goal! Paris Saint-Germain! And Paris Saint-Germain take the lead. And he draws the sweetest of pictures.
It just came down to a battle of wills between him and the keeper, and he won it with a cracking piece of trickery.
Paris Saint-Germain have broken through. It's 1-0.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
And he's forced to go back. Baresi. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Chip through. Can he latch on to this? Pull it. Messi. That's a sharp pass. And they can counter here. Davids. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Now it's Neymar. Mbappe.
Paris Saint-Germain have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat.
Mbappe! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Oh, now that was a chance. What a chance.
Cruyff. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Roberto Carlos, just like so many of his contemporaries, is proving very good at driving forward. And it's Gullit. Rummenigge is fouled. The ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
Perhaps the final meaningful act of the first half. Roberto Carlos! He went for the curler. That has ended up in no man's land. Tries a shot! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders.
Really was just waiting to pounce on any slip-up, and he was gifted a chance.
Hernandez. Vinicius Junior has created one goal already. He's looking unstoppable! And that is expertly dealt with. Rummenigge. Baresi cuts out the pass. Now it's Messi. Rummenigge! It's there! They have hauled themselves right back into it.
And it's another really good show of character. I love the spirit and togetherness they muster. Never know when they're beaten.
But, le numéro 20.
Really tidily gathered, and ultimately a more than tidy finish.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner, and he picked them off instead.
And there's the end of the first half. So half-time, and it is all square. Neither able to pull away from the other, but that is not due to any shortage of effort on either side. It's a goodish game, this, and at half-time, it's one each. And we are up to the break.
Oh, what a half of football. It's 1-1, but it could easily be 3-3 or more. Breakneck speed brilliance.
Well, the scoreline indicates a pretty tight game, but there has been a lot of action in it, and it has been an exceptionally good watch. The score at half-time, 1-1. So we're into the second 45. Neymar making good progress on the right-hand side. Neymar. Vitinha! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Vitinha clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
White gets it away. Opts to play it back. And now a sudden chance to counter. That has been cut short. Adams promptly onto that, and that is that. He's through here. Now it's Neymar. And the shot! It's a loose ball. Pedri. He's gone for goal! Oh, that is very close.
Pedri brilliantly took control of that, which was exactly what the situation required.
Gullit. Moved on forwards. Gullit unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Well, that's a booking, always looked it. And here's Gullit. Vitinha. Strong running down that left flank. What a throw in. Delivery from him. Oh, what a climb! Goal! Paris Saint-Germain! And again they hit the front. Great header, made it look easy.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's all...
Oh, he's been caught. Real chance! Goal! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
Sharp, simple, satisfying. He just knew what was on.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
So all square, and not for the first time.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can go one better, possibly.
Changement pour le Paris Saint-Germain. Le numéro 7, le numéro 11.
Rijkaard cuts it out.
Le numéro 99.
And it's Cruyff.
Le numéro 23.
Scholes
À leur place,
fiddles it
le
through.
numéro 87.
Roberto Carlos
Le
gets
numéro
into some
62.
space. Can he put it
Le
away?
numéro 8. Le numéro 17.
And a terrific save from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Corner number 2 then. And now they can spring out of defence. Doku. They get a throw in.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Bernardo Silva. Nice sequence of passes this. And here's Mbappe. Hits one! Goal! Paris Saint-Germain! And they get themselves in front!
Look, there just wasn't much of a gap to begin with, and to find it, I think it was a fine drive, and I don't think the keeper could have really planned for that. I think he's a bit unlucky in that instance.
Mbappe! No, that wasn't kidding anyone.
Yeah, and I don't think there was much wrong with his vision nor his decision-making.
Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Modric. Lookman has it out wide and in space. So, third corner of the game. Alexander-Arnold plays it short.
Paris Saint-Germain clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
He's picked his way through. It scores! And he hits the net. They're level in a trice.
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Look, that's one of the first things you learn, whether you're a striker or not. Just anticipate a goalkeeping parry or spillage, and sometimes you'll get lucky, it'll come your way.
Changement en cours.
Well, There is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change. Quite a thriller this one's become.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
Shifted it to the flank. Mbappe looking to run onto it. He's found a way through. Pedri defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Oh, that's fabulous. There's the shot! It's run loose, who's going to get there? Lookman finds himself offside. Alexander-Arnold stands tall and stands strong. And he's managed to get free.
You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
He's played him through. And he's away. He's had a hit! That was superb goalkeeping.
Mbappe really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Yeah, and the jostling for position has begun. There's hardly any breathing space in that box.
Gets his head to it! No, he didn't quite meet it right. We are into overtime. And here's Romario. And he cuts out the supply. Can he get onto this? And here's Yamal.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And here's Romario. Bernardo Silva. And the counter is on. He is through here. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. He's got the shot away! And that may well be that. That is that. Magic. What a magical football match. And genuine respect all round. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Well, neither side could get over the line here. Perhaps one team might be happier, but at the final reckoning, it's honours even and no complaints.
And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin, a very good evening to you all.